Welcome to Interstate Asphalt. Here at Ameripan Oil Terminal, we take great pride in the safety of our operations and our employees' safety. This is the cornerstone of our success. We strive to comply with and exceed the federal, state, and industry regulations regarding asphalt terminal safety, and we need your help to maintain our high standard of safety here at our terminal. So before you start your day here or at one of our other throughput terminal locations, Bell Oil Terminal, Peoria River Terminal, Benton Harbor Terminal, Matco in Manistee, Michigan, or Latco in Lansing, Michigan, let's go over some important safety guidelines and procedures that will keep all of us safe. Have you read and signed both the visitor contractor training documentation and safety guidelines forms? All visitors are required to read, understand, and comply with the facility's safety, security, and environmental policies established by the various governmental agencies regulating our activities here at the terminal. Be sure to sign the training documentation form, as well as log in and out every time you visit one of our throughput terminal locations. All visitors are required to be escorted at all times by terminal staff. Please report any unsafe conditions, security breaches, or environmental hazards to the terminal manager immediately, and certainly before you leave the premises. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Before we proceed through the terminal, one of the first steps to staying safe here is wearing the appropriate clothing and personal protective equipment. Always wear a hard hat with a protective face shield to protect your eyes and face, as well as thermally insulated gloves to prevent asphalt burns. Wear long sleeves and pants or coveralls. Shorts, sleeveless shirts, dresses, and loose blouses are not permitted on site, as you need to keep your skin covered in case of any accidents or spills. Wear leather shoes covering the entire foot or industrial-grade boots. If necessary, as directed by the manager, use respiratory protection to prevent overexposure to asphalt fumes. Use your PPE to keep asphalt off your skin and out of your eyes. Wash your hands frequently and before you eat, drink, smoke, or use the restroom. Now that you're properly dressed, you're ready to step into the work area. Let's become familiar with the safety equipment and emergency plans in place here at the terminal to ensure that everyone on site is safe. Locate fire extinguisher, first aid kit, eye washer, and emergency assembly point. In the event of an emergency, everyone should assemble at the front gate guard shack. Know where emergency phone numbers are posted so you can locate them quickly in case of an emergency. When loading or unloading asphalt from a rail car, barge, or truck, it's important to follow the instructions of the terminal manager. Visitors are also asked to be aware of their surroundings and follow these general precautions as well. Here are some general precautions to understand and be aware of. Stay with a terminal staff member at all times and be aware of your surroundings. This is an operator-only loading and unloading facility. Terminal staff will do all loading and unloading. There are no driver or contractor operations. Never touch any pipes, valves, or fittings. Hot pipes may or may not be active or marked. Watch out for tripping hazards such as hoses, steps, and steam lines, and always use handrails on stairs. Stay clear of steam discharge lines at the rail sidings. Look out for tractor-trailer and work vehicle traffic. Be careful in low clearance areas and watch for overhead hazards. Check all valves, brakes, hoses, and steam lines to ensure they are in the proper position before loading or unloading. Check the Material Safety Data Sheets, or MSDS, to familiarize yourself with health and safety information on the asphalt products you're working with. Maintain clear communication with others around you to ensure all stay informed throughout the loading or unloading process. Be aware of product temperatures and variations. Do not allow water to splash into hot asphalt because it can bubble up explosively. Do not smoke around flammable vapors. Smoking is allowed only in designated areas. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby. Avoid breathing asphalt fumes by staying upwind. Don't stick your head over an open tank, and avoid open stirring to prevent burns and overexposure to fumes. If any person is suspected to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol, they will be escorted off the premises. Possession of firearms is not permitted on site. The terminal reserves the right to inspect any vehicle at any time. If you need additional clarification, contact your safety officer or a terminal manager. Despite taking proper precautions, accidents can happen. Here's what to do in case of an emergency. First of all, for any emergency, first dial 911. If you or someone around you is injured from exposure to asphalt fumes, cold asphalt, or hot asphalt, obtain first aid and medical attention immediately. Seek a physician's attention even if the injury does not appear to be serious. Hydrogen sulfide, or H2S, occurs in asphalt and is colorless, smells of rotten eggs, and is flammable. A headache, skin rash, fatigue, sore eyes and throat, and coughing may indicate exposure to hydrogen sulfide fumes. High concentration exposure may cause loss of consciousness and possibly death. If someone exhibits symptoms of H2S exposure, quickly move the victim to fresh air. Administer oxygen if breathing is difficult. Start artificial respiration if breathing stops. For skin burns resulting from hot asphalt, call 911. Apply cold water to asphalt skin burns. Use the dunk tanks located at the racks to submerge larger areas of skin until cool. Do not apply ice directly to the affected area. If burns cover more than 10% of the body, about equal to the surface of one arm or half a leg, apply lukewarm water, or warmer if needed to alleviate pain. But heat in the asphalt must be removed as rapidly as possible. Do not remove asphalt from the skin. Natural separation will occur in about 2 to 3 days. Do not bandage the burn. For skin injuries from cold asphalt, remove cold asphalt from skin with waterless hand cleaner. Warm mineral oil can also be used. Wash skin thoroughly with soap and water. Remove contaminated clothing and shower the victim at once. Flush out contaminants from the eyes for at least 5 minutes with water, lifting upper and lower eyelids occasionally. In case of shock, keep the victim lying down and quiet. Cover the victim with a blanket or cloth to keep body temperature close to normal. Position the victim's head lower than the feet to promote blood supply to the head and chest. Always get examined by a physician after an injury at the terminal to prevent any long-term or future damage. In case of a fire or other major emergency in which you feel your life is at risk, call 911. Shut off the equipment and evacuate the area. Notify the safety officer or terminal manager to contact the fire department, emergency response team, and utility company. Be sure to report any accidents that occur and document in an incident report with the terminal manager and/or safety officer. Thank you for taking the time to learn about safety procedures at Interstate Asphalt's terminals. If you have any questions about any of the procedures or equipment we've just reviewed, please do not hesitate to ask the terminal manager or safety officer. Your safety is a top priority to us, and we appreciate your effort in helping us maintain a safe and productive working environment for everyone.